Good morning, everybody. Oh man, it's starting to get a little chilly here in Phoenix. Nah, I get it. Yeah, you guys from the north. It's probably, I think it was like 50 degrees on the drive-in, so a little chilly for me. But anyways, we are doing a turn today. It has been a minute since I've flown, actually 6 weeks to be exact. I did set a reserve block. I didn't get used, so that's part of that. But doing a lot of hiring. So if you guys are getting close, you guys missed the last deal, I guess the last application window. Make sure you jump on it now. The link is down below. I think it's going to be active for here maybe another week or so. But yeah, sign up. Man, we'd love to have you here. But anyways, we're going to head over to Burbank today, head up to Sacramento, back down to Long Beach. And then I deadhead from Long Beach after a 4-hour sit. I'm trying not to do the sit. I'm gonna probably Uber over to Orange County and grab a earlier flight, but we'll see what happens. So let's go.
Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it that I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up.
All right, you guys know it has come from a place that was really cold when we have the temperature thermometer sitting up here. Typically we keep it up here just to ensure that the cockpit, well, figure out what the temperature is in the cockpit. This airplane came from Indy, so hence the clock, or hence the thermometer, and we forgot to leave it there, so we go give it back to the ops agent up here, and maybe a word around this neck. Beautiful morning here in Phoenix. Oh, look at that sunrise. Awesome. This airplane actually came from Indianapolis, so those guys woke up really early. But for us, we're heading over to Burbank. There's a route of flight here. We could actually enter in our departure runway, which is 7 left. Here's our clearance. We are cleared to Burbank. We got the keys to harbor as filed. Climb via the SID. And then 32,000 feet, we'll expect that clearance in 3 minutes. And then departure frequency is 126.8, 4134 on the squawk. That is set right there. Our top altitude is right here. And here's what it looks like on the deal. We talked about, here is our departure. We're basically making a hook on the way back to the west. And picking up the en route phase here. It's just a short en route phase from harbor to Fred. Then we'll pick up the arrival back into Burbank. Plan on landing on runway 8. So real quick, hour and 3 minutes of flying, and we'll be at an altitude of 32,000 feet, which is set up there expertly. Then we'll wash, rinse, repeat, head up the road to Sacramento. So see you guys in Burbank. Parked at gate Alpha 6. They're just pulling up the gate to us. You know, here in Burbank we got the temporary gates, but wow, what a arrival. It was a bit bumpy. It's windy outside, and you know, we're doing the visual, RNAV visual to runway 33. So we actually, you guys can see that, flew all the way to the north of the field, came around, and then did this RNAV visual. Picked it up here at a Films, and then on in. But yeah, it was a pretty bumpy ride all the way in, and yeah, we made it, so it's always a good thing. But yeah, really backed up too, because when you use runway 33, the sequencing getting out gets messed up, and there's a big long line getting out. So luckily we got here early, so hopefully we'll leave a little bit early, maybe get there on time, because we'll leave the chocks early and have to wait in line to get out. But hey, that's the deal. So we're gonna get the airplane ready and head over to Sacramento next leg. Here's what we're doing. Orders to Castor that's filed 4,000 feet and 36 and 10, 34.2, 250 knots. Doing that there on the way up. All right, gotta go. To Sacramento, gate's pulling up, and we are at gate Bravo 22 here. Nice day, as usual, here in SoCal. Flight time should be, not as we thought. It's an hour of flight time there. So block is everything pushing back from the gate. So so once we start our pushback. So we were delayed a little bit getting out of Burbank. There's a lot of traffic, and we're using runway 33, which is not very common. So there's a little bit of procedures to get out there because everything is pretty tight. But anyways, that's it. Wash, rinse, repeat. One more down to Long Beach. Then I have an adventure getting over to Orange County, because otherwise I have to wait 4 hours on the ground, which I do not want to do for my next flight to get back, which I'm riding in the back. So I'm going to waive that, head over to Orange County, jump on an earlier flight, get home early. Bob's your uncle. We'll see if it happens. Wash, rinse, repeat. On the way back down to Southern California, Foothills 3 to Bryant, then as filed. 9,000 feet, 27 in 5 minutes is our clearance. Here's our squawk. Squawk's put in there. 3274 is set on the route. It's basically kind of a curly Q on the way down. And into Southern California, it's kind of the typical route where we go out towards Santa Catalina, then we'll make the turn into Long Beach. It's the same route if we're going down to Orange County as well. So that's it. Another beautiful day out here in Sacramento. We're going to see another beautiful day in Orange County. Might be a little bit windy. And we'll see you down there. That's when the fun begins. And that's not Orange County. We're going to Long Beach. And then I have to Uber to Orange County. So that'll be fun. Or Long Beach. I almost said Orange County. We're in Long Beach, gate number 8. Took us 58 minutes. It is a busy day out here in Long Beach. Unfortunately, the flight that I was going to try to catch to head home was coming out of gate number 8. So that's kind of one of the things when you commute or you have a deadhead or something. When you get there and you hold out for the same gate your flight's leaving out of, that's exactly what happened to me today. So but that's all good. I'm gonna go grab an Uber, head to Orange County. There's an earlier flight heading back home, so I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see if that works out. And yeah, so next adventure is trying to get home. We'll see if it happens. Woo. All right, guys, we're back home. That was a long day. Well, the Thanksgiving travel season is in full effect, because it was completely busy. Bring your patience if you're going to the airport. We even had a little bit of mechanical, so it took us a little bit. But anyways, guys, we are back. If you can notice, it's actually really dark outside. So we went from being early morning go to now coming back in the middle of the night. It's not the middle of the night. It's actually, it's just night. Long day. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you guys had a good day, good week. Try to crank these videos out a little bit more often now. Things are starting to settle down, starting to hit our stride at MJets, and that is going well. Got a great team. So, all right, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Get it that I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up.